Where in the world is Minnie Palmer? Did you figure out where I was? In Minnesota. You'll laugh when you say the name and you'll fall in love. Let's take a look. Here's Minneapolis, our largest city. Closer? A little bit closer. One more. We are in Minnehaha Falls, a beautiful 53-foot waterfall in the middle of the city in Minneapolis. Let's get a better look. It's not just waterfalls, there's beautiful gardens, restaurants, and even the very first house built in Minneapolis in 1850, the John Stevens House, and you can go inside of it. The waterfalls have been a destination for people for hundreds of years. Check out some Dakota Sioux tribe members looking at the falls in the year 1857. I hope you get a chance to visit this park, a gem in the Twin Cities, someday soon. All right, here we are back at Author's Purpose again. Let's review it quickly. It's like a pie. 3 reasons authors write things. P for persuade, talk you into it. I to inform or teach you. And E to entertain. Counting Monday's story, yesterday's story, and today's story, I will have read you one of each kind, and we will talk about which is which after the story today. But before I read, let's go over some examples of titles and see if we can figure out what the author's purpose is with each of the books. Here we go. Here's our blank persuade, inform, and entertain sorting board. Let's sort some pie. Our first title is The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. I'm sure most of you are familiar with this story. The Dr. Seuss story about the Grinch and the Who's in Whoville at Christmas time. Why do you think the author wrote this? Think about our 3 reasons why authors write. To persuade, to talk us into, to inform, or to entertain. Tell your family. I agree, that goes in the entertain row. The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Our next one is Spiders. And this is the Spiders book that we had as our book of the week back in October. Spiders by Gail Gibbons. Why was this book written? We remember that was one of our favorite theme weeks. So Spiders definitely goes in the inform pile because our author Gail Gibbons taught us a lot. Our next one is a book called I Wanna Iguana. And it's a book where a kid is trying to convince his parents he needs a pet iguana. Trying to talk them into something. There's your clue. The person in this book really wants a pet iguana. They're trying to talk their parents into it, so definitely persuade. Our next is a book called How to Wash Your Dog. If it's teaching you how to do something, what type of author's purpose does it have? It's going to teach us how to wash a dog, so informing means teaching. I'm guessing many of you have read one of these books, Pete the Cat. Always fun, has a little sing-song to it. Why do you suppose Pete the Cat is written? I definitely think Pete the Cat is funny, so that is for sure to entertain. Who was Abraham Lincoln? Why would a book called Who Was Abraham Lincoln be written? Is it to talk us into something? To teach us about Abraham Lincoln, or just to entertain us? What do you think? Remember our Abraham Lincoln theme week? So if the title is Who Was Abraham Lincoln, they're probably going to share some facts with us, so it goes in the inform category. A book called Mom, Please Buy Me Earrings. You've not read this book, I'm sure, but the title should tell us what the author's purpose is. Mom, please buy me some earrings. With a title like Mom, Please Buy Me Some Earrings, it sounds like she's going to talk her parents into something. Persuade. Here's a favorite, Junie B. Jones. I bet this one's pretty obvious. I don't know about you, but I find Junie B. Jones very entertaining. Barbara Park wrote these for entertainment.
If a book was called I Need My Own Room, sounds like they're trying to talk their parents into something.
Our last one is called I Need My Own Room. Sounds like someone's trying to talk their parents into giving them their own room. Have you tried to talk your parents into that before? Let's hear our story today called Hey Little Ant and see if you can figure out what the purpose of this story is. Hey little ant, down there in the crack, can you hear me? Can you talk back? See my shoe? Can you see that? Well, now it's gonna squish you flat.
Please, oh please, do not squish me. Change your mind and let me be. I'm on my way with a crumb of pie. Please, oh please, don't make me die.
Anyone knows that ants can't feel. You're so tiny you don't look real. I'm so big and you're so small. I don't think it'll hurt at all.
But you are a giant, and giants can't know how it feels to be an ant. Come down close. I think you'll see that you are very much like me.
Are you crazy? Me like you? I have a home and family too. You're just a speck that runs around. No one would care if my foot came down.
Oh, big friend, you are so wrong. My nestmates need me 'cause I am strong. I dig out nest and feed baby ants too. I must not die beneath your shoe.
But Mom says that ants are rude. They carry off our picnic food. They steal our chips and breadcrumbs too. It's good if I squish a crook like you.
Hey, I'm not a crook, kid. Read my lips. Sometimes ants need crumbs and chips. One little chip can feed my town, so please don't make your shoe come down.
But all my friends squish ants each day. Squishing ants is like a game we play. They're looking at me, they're listening too. They all say I should squish you.
I can see you're big and strong. Decide for yourself what's right and wrong. If you were me and I were you, what would you want me to do?
Should the ant get squished? Should the ant go free? It's up to the kid, not up to me. We'll leave the kid with the shoe raised. What do you think that kid should do? Oh goodness, it's left us in suspense. Talk at your house. What should the kid do? So what do you think? What is the purpose of this book? Well, let's back up to Monday for a second. Our first Fireflies book we determined was to entertain. Then I read you a book about how bugs are helpful. That was to inform. This one is you guessed it, a persuade book. The ant is trying to persuade the boy not to step on him. Here is our to-do list today. Watch the video, which you're finishing up right now. Read to self for 20 minutes. There's an author's purpose, IXL, show me you know the skill, and an optional group of phonics games if you want to practice. Bye!